we have amazing news. Are we seeing that? A whole leaf. I will have to take care of this now. The other corm actually has a sprout, so I'm going to put these guys together. My plan is, originally I was going to do a soil pot up, but what I'm thinking is I'm going to do sphagnum moss instead. It's going to stay in an airtight jar. So I'm going to have it like about a third of the way with sphagnum moss, wrapping the roots, so then it can continue its humidified lifestyle. I have some sphagnum moss. I'm going to go deal with this, getting into the jar. I'm essentially going to stuff the jar, fill it with water, let it soak it up, and then I'll be back. I filled up my jar with the sphagnum moss and some water. I'm waiting for the sphagnum moss to soak it up. It's not going to soak it all up, but figure more the merrier. We'll squeeze the rest out. While waiting for the sphagnum moss to expand, I looked back, and it's been roughly 2 months since I put these guys into this jar. So to get a leaf in 2 months is pretty good, considering I'm not putting it under the grow light directly or into sunlight directly. It's kind of been getting indirect sunlight, so this isn't bad. And I only lost one of the corms. I put 3 in here. 2 of them have come out to say hello. So the sphagnum moss has now expanded, and I've drained the water out. It's not super fluffy, but I don't want it to be super tall in there because I want to be able to get my corms in there. I'm essentially making a nest inside of this jar with my finger, something like that. You make a little baker's hole. So where I will take my corms out of my jar and plop them right in the middle. So the hole that I made, I'll take all those edges that I made and I'll fold them down over top of the corms. You'll see my leaf, and if you look further, you'll see that little sprout right there. So anyways, now that I have this, the sphagnum moss is damp, but it's used to being in a very wet environment. So I'm just gonna throw in the rest of this water, just to make sure we have some extra moisture in here. Once that's complete, I'm gonna pop the lid on. Once the secondary leaf comes out, I'm gonna consider to make it a bit of a drier condition. As for right now, I'm gonna keep it wetter because that's what it's used to. Once the second leaf does get pumped out, I can then consider putting it into soil. But for right now, it's easier for me to keep it in an enclosed environment. So for right now, this is what we're looking like, and hopefully I'll have a very fun update coming soon.